I look good. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an awesome day so far. Today's video is my first fall makeup video. I took a poll on Instagram for you guys, or made a poll on Instagram for you guys on my stories, and asked if you wanted to see wearable fall or bold glam fall. So this is my take on wearable fall. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, then please keep watching. But before you do that, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. The first thing I'm going to go ahead and use is this Tarte Maracuja C Brightener Eye Treatment. It's just a cream like this. I'm going to use this to hydrate my under eye and my lids. This probably is more than enough, but who would I be if I didn't put too much of something on? I really like to press this into the very corners of my eye here, without obviously getting it into your eye, but I just feel like that if I get dry around my eyes, it's always out here, so this kind of helps to bring it back to life just a little bit. And once that gets all applied, sunken in, I am going in with my Ginzing Origins moisturizer. It's pretty bomb. And I'm just using a little bit of this because I'm going to do a primer as well. But I'm going in around my chin area, anywhere that I feel like has the potential to look cakey. That's where we're going to put this moisturizer. Now it's time for primer. I'm using this Milani Prime, maybe this side? Right in front of my face. That's good. This is the Milani Prime Perfection Face Primer. I have been using this for quite some time. I'm actually almost out of this product. I have to like really squeeze it out to get any out. And this is going to go all over my face except for on my eyes, because for my eyes, I prime with a concealer. And once you get it kind of all spread around your face, I like to really press it into my pores, like so. This looks like it might be an okay color. This is the NARS Natural Radiance Longwear Foundation. I normally just pick up Maybelline, but today I'm going for this, feeling a little more fancier. I'm going to just pump a few squirts onto the back of my hand and start off like that. And I am just going to use my sponge to blend it in. Alright, we'll make it work. I have not worn foundation. Oh god, that looks so bad. I haven't worn foundation in the longest time. I feel like it's been like a month. Don't forget to blend down your neck, girls. So next, what we're going to go ahead and do is concealer. I am mixing these two Maybelline Fit Me Concealers. One is in the shade 5, one is in the shade 20. I tend to go in with the lighter of the two shades, which is 5, and just draw like just a teeny tiny little dot right there like that. This is going to be my eye primer, and then right in the middle of the forehead right here, a little dash on the chin there, and just right there like that. And then I am using 20, and I'm pretty much going right over top of where I put everything else on, but I'm applying more of this. And I'm going to just leave the eyes as they are. I woke up today and the first thing I did was check my YouTube comments just to see if I had missed any comments recently, and it really motivated me to film today because, as you guys know, I went like a good month without posting a video. I didn't have motivation, I was busy on the weekends, and I dropped the ball. So it was nice to go online this morning and see all of your guys' really, really sweet comments. So I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are very motivating. So I'm really excited to film this for you guys. Okay, so now that I look like a ghost, I'm going to kind of let my concealer dry down a little bit, and I'm going to do just a little bit of contouring. So what I'm going to do is just kind of draw a dot on up here, and then with a stippling brush, this one is by Sigma, by the way, I am just going to blend it out. I don't want to go too crazy with my cream contour because I know I'm going to go back in and just do a powder contour over this. So just, I don't want to alarm anybody. And by the way, the contour stick that I used is the Wet n Wild MegaGlo makeup stick. This one is in the shade Where's Walnut, but I feel like I tried to use this a while ago and for whatever reason I could not find it online anywhere. So if it is sold out, I apologize. I'm just going to go ahead and warm up my temple. Now that that is done, I'm going to go under my eye one more time and just kind of blend stuff out. And I'm going to be setting my under eye today with the Maybelline Fit Me Set and Smooth powder. This one is in the shade 125 Nude Beige. And this looks like crap right now, but this is what I've been using for my under eyes. Pick an eye and go for it. Just blend out your creases and try not to look down, even though that's all I'm doing right now. And you want to press this into your skin. You don't want to be wiping or swiping. And you can see how instantly that mattifies and sets your face. Love it. And since I do have foundation on everywhere else, I'm going to go ahead and just set other places that crease or that I would like to be a little cleaner or have a little bit more of a pop of highlight. So I'm going to go under that contour on my jaw. And right here, like on the sides of my chin throughout the day, when I do wear foundation or concealer or whatever I have on my face, I do notice that I start to feel greasy. So I'm going to start to hit that area as well. I do not use that for my eyes, just so you guys know. For my eyes, we can go ahead and set those. I'm using the Airspun Loose Face Powder. I'm just going to blend out that concealer that we have on there. Grab yourself a nice fluffy brush. Pick up some of that translucent loose face powder. Whatever you have will work. And you're just gonna tap her on there. Okay, and then with just a really big fluffy brush, I'm taking some more of that loose face powder and I'm just going to kind of tap that over my contoured areas that I did with the cream contour. That is just so that when I put the bronzer, the powder bronzer over it, it's not going to stick on the cream bronzer or make it look muddier or anything like that. So right now, my whole face has powder all over it, and if you want to, feel free to bring it down your neck where you put that foundation too. And I am just going to go ahead, I know this is totally different for me, it's not something I do, I'm just going to finish my face first and then do my eyes and my eyebrows, just because that's what I feel like doing today. So for bronzer today, I am using the Morphe Glamabronze. This one is in the shade Icon. I'm just taking a big fluffier brush. This is the e.l.f. complexion brush. I'm just going to kind of start to buff that, like I'm barely touching my face right now. Swipe it on over top of that bronzer. And this is just a bronzer. I am going to be extra and going with a contouring powder after this. Next up, like I said, is contour. This girl is on her last leg. This looks so disgusting, but what can I say? The powder works. So this is the Bahama Mama bronzer. I've had this for years and I am obsessed with it. So I'm going to start up here by my ear and just kind of like literally swipe it down this way. And then I'll start to buff this in along my hairline. Oh my god, I'm warm today. Next up, it is time for blush. I am using the shade Cor-De-Rose from Sigma. This is one of their Aura powder blushes. I do have a discount code for them. It's somewhere here on the screen and linked down below. So I am going to again kind of start up here and tap it on as opposed to blend it on right away. Then we're going to get the blendies. And with whatever's left, I like to go in on my chin and the very top of my forehead and just do that. because I can. Alright, lastly, we have a highlight. Since today is kind of fall vibes, we're going to go with a golden highlight. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome in the shade Molten Gold. You guys have seen me use this before. It's a very pretty highlight. So I am using a Morphe, I don't even know, E61 brush. The little marking there came off, and I am just going to brush this nice and light. I don't want an extreme highlight, just a little bit of something right here on the top of my cheekbones, and I'm going to bring it up above my brow bone, just like that. I feel like summer I'm a little more reserved with highlight, whereas in, not summer, fall I'm more reserved with my highlight, whereas in summer I like a really nice golden, bold, hit you in the face kind of highlight. But for fall, I'm trying to tone it back just a little bit. I'm gonna hit my Cupid's bow there, a little bit on the chin, and that's gonna do it for now. And then to just kind of set everything and help it melt into my face, I am spraying some Rose Water by Mario Badescu. And I like to get my face wet with pretty much any kind of setting powder, spray, and just kind of, like, you guys can see the drops on my face. I think I can see them in my monitor. But once I've got that sitting on there for a second, I'm taking the flat edge of my sponge and just really going to push everything into my skin, including on my under eyes, including the highlight, including the contour. That really helps your foundation to look more of like a second skin. So that's my advice to you guys. And then once I get a little more under the eye, closer to the nose, it's easier to use like the point. So that's what I'm doing there. And I know that this is going to come as such a big surprise for you guys. But the eyeshadow I'm using today is the Soft Glam Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, which I used in my last tutorial. You guys know I love this palette. It's like really been my go-to lately. So the first shade I'm going to go ahead and pick up is Orange Soda, which is this one right here. And we are just going to buff her on into that crease. I still have so much leftover glue on my lashes from this weekend. It's quite the look, don't you think? Okay, so once you get that shade on there, I am going to pick up the shade Sienna, which is this one right here. I adore this color. Adore. I am going to work that into the crease as well. This one is going to show up a lot quicker on my skin than Orange Soda is, because A, it's darker, and B, I feel like this shade is just so pigmented. And now I'm just going back in with nothing else on my first brush. I'm just kind of gonna do this. Go over everything. Now I am picking up a little bit of Mulberry, which is this kind of dark brown red on the outer corner of the palette. And I'm going to put it on my outer corner here. Just like that. I'm kind of going to I will be able to. I'm going to shape my little outer V here. And then I'm going back in with just a clean brush, the brush that I use Sienna on, and I'm just going to blend this out. And now I'm just packing Mulberry onto that very outer corner right here. And super nice and slowly with a steady light hand, I'm just going to blend it kind of onto the lid, more up into the crease. We're just really going to diffuse this color. One more time, I'm just picking up a little bit of Orange Soda, and I'm just going to try and diffuse my edges out here as much as I can. For my lid shade today, I'm picking up the shade Orange Soda. I am pressing that right onto the center of my lid. I'm just going to use my finger to blend it with this Mulberry shade. For my lower lash line, you can probably guess the very first shade I'm picking up is Orange Soda, and I am going to pretty much drag this from my outer corner all the way back into my inner corner. The next shade I'm going to pick up is Mulberry, and I am going to I'm pretty much stamping that right up next to my lashes, and I'm not going to go any further in than half of the eye. So just like that. Now what I'm going to do is just pick up a bit of Sienna, and I am going to blend Mulberry out with that Sienna color. I'm going to tight line my eyes. This is a Sigma Longwear eyeliner pencil. Again, I do have a discount code if you're interested. And I am going to go from outer corner all the way to my inner corner here. And you'll see it doesn't make a huge difference, but it just kind of gives you a little bit more of like a feminine point. Eyeball? I don't know what the right word is, but it looks good. Now it is time for mascara. I am using the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. Alright, so before I go ahead and do lower lash line mascara, I'm just going to add a little bit more to my lower lash line. This is Mulberry. I'm pretty much just going over everything I did one more time. For eyebrows today, I'm using this NYX eyebrow pencil. This one is in the shade Black because my hair is black. And I am going to start by just kind of brushing through my brows like so. And I like to start pretty much like not quite at the inner but not quite in the middle of my brow, and I like to kind of just start there, then I work in, then I blend up, then I usually go to the top of my brow at this point, and shape up there, blend down, fill in a little more, push it back up, get the edge of my brow, now what I'm doing is picking up some concealer. This is shade number 5 that I use to prime my eyes. You just want the slightest amount of concealer to use for this step since we already have our eyes done. And I am just going to start carving out right in the very highest arch point of my brow. Then what we're going to do is take some clear brow gel and brush everybody right into place. So for my eye highlight today, I am using the same one that I used on my skin. This is the Maybelline Molten Chrome highlight. Same thing for the brow bone. And same thing down the center of my nose. For my lips, I'm using a cute one from the Balm. To finish this look, I'm using Ashen, which is a liquid lipstick from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Alright guys, this is the finished look. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I am really excited to go edit this right now and get this video up for you guys. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you're feeling up to it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!